Good morning, everybody. This is Adam with Shield Solutions, just doing another Monday morning mail call. This is going to be for our April mail call. I appreciate you all watching. Thank you for coming here today. Hopefully you're having a great day. Hopefully you're being safe. Thank you to everybody who's already liked and or subscribed to our channel. And if you guys would, if you get a chance, just hit that like and subscribe button, because the more subscribers we have, the more opportunities we have to bring some better content for you. So again, thank you so much for taking your time out to be here today. So we got a few boxes here today. Again, I'll try to link anything that is here in the description, and so you get an opportunity to do it. Some of those are our affiliate links, and that does help support our channel a little bit by just clicking those and shopping some of the products if you like them. So some things to note on this one. We have some things from some of our affiliate sponsors that they sent to let us try out, review. There are some things through our Amazon Vine program that we're a part of, and just some personal items that I ordered that I thought would be fun to share with you guys too. So that being said, let's get right into it. So this is from Safariland. Safariland is one of our newer affiliate partners. Super excited to be an affiliate partner with them. They have great products, stuff that I've used for a lot of years in a lot of different roles. Couldn't recommend them enough. They just have great stuff that works. It's functional, it's reliable, and it does a great job. So let's get right into this. All right. So here we have our shipping label, of course, right? And then we have our off to the side, right? It is a mag pouch holder in OD green. This is going to be for the double stack Glock mags, like the Glock 17 size mags. So Glock 22, Glock 19 mags will fit in there. They'll be a little bit shorter in there too. This is one that I specifically ordered in, and I got it with the Molly attachments in here. So that's kind of newer to me, and seeing how that's going to work in their Molly setup. You can see here it's just a single set of screws, so I'll have to get that Amali adapter plate in there to go ahead and put it into play. It's going to be used for work purposes right there, but it's got the tension screw right in the middle. Takes two mags. My favorite thing about this type is that it is what's known as a forward-facing magazine holder. So instead of being pointed like in towards the belly button, like everyone says, or pointed out, it actually faces away from me. Sorry if I bumped that mic. Which indexes, and we'll talk about that if you don't know what that is, but it indexes the rounds forward and lets me be able to pull the magazine straight out, ready to go. What's nice about that is if need be, if I'm trying to access it from the other side, I'm not having to come backwards at it. I can just go ahead and come right up and at it too. So rounds forward or rounds out, however you want to look at that, is probably my favorite way of carrying in a duty capacity for it. So all right, let's check out, see what's next. I can mess with that later. All right, so here we have something from Infinite Defense. That's one of our affiliate partners too. If you remember our last mail call, we got the Target bundle from them. Probably here this next 2 weeks or so, we should be able to get out and film some content if we haven't already posted any content by then. With us actually shooting the targets, they have the reusable rubber target. Their little slogan is, basically stop wasting paper. But this is just a can of their target paint. It's just called Steel Target Paint. They do say that any paint will work. You can buy any spray paint from the, your local hardware store or wherever you're going. I just kind of wanted to try out everything together, so I ordered in some of their paint. I don't think I have anything else in here besides the packing list, and nope, just some of the packing peanuts and everything. So yeah, let's go look at the next thing. Excited for this thing. The target systems are pretty cool. I'm excited to try them out. All right, So this is going to be something from our Amazon Vine program. Also, um, this one that popped up was just some targets. And so one thing I'm bad about, I don't know if you guys are too, but you know, I'll see something and it looks like it's the size I want for whatever it is. And I know everybody's like, you can look at the description and read how big it is and measure it out and stuff. And I don't do that. So I know I should, but this is 20 targets. So, you know, we teach like CWP classes and some firearms training. This wouldn't be a target that we would use for CWP, but it's a pack of 20 of them. So I'm going to put these off to the side. I'll just show you this one target real quick before we move on to the next thing. So it's a silhouette style target. You know, I guess it is a pretty decent size, kind of covers about my torso and head. Hello. It's got one color on one side, one color on the other side. My favorite thing about using targets like this, when I can, I like to get the IDPA or USPCA, USPSA targets a lot of times for our CWP classes. And like the two favorite reasons for that is it's easier for me to give the target to the student. Like, here you go, here's your souvenir at the end of it. And then also if the weather gets bad, you know, we've shot in the rain, the wind and everything, and cardboard targets just hold up better. So this is a cardboard target. It's one color on one side, another color on the other side. The nice thing is that it can help you differentiate your targets. You can set up like your threat target and then have a bunch of other ones that are like the other color, and you just say, hey, you know, the light targets are the threat, the dark targets are no threat. So whatever way you do it, I kind of like the targets that are red and green for that, but it's just kind of whatever works best for you. So we'll be definitely using these in some of our upcoming firearm content, and we'll give them a good little review on Amazon. So again, this is from the Amazon Vine program. 20 targets. Thank you, Amazon. We'll link those below. All right, something else from our Amazon Vine program here. Let's see what this one is. It's hard because I get a lot of these in throughout the month, and I wait to do a good video for you guys. So it's like, you know, getting presents on Christmas and having to wait until the next week to open it. Okay, so this is a safe. So this is a little fingerprint safe. We'll do a video on that later, but Molly Carr fingerprint security safe. It's supposed to be one of those that's like a personal use gun safe, I guess, if you will. Okay, so this thing looks pretty sweet. Got a little bit of directions here and how to use it. Heavy. Nice metal safe here. I'm going to have to get into everything. Looks like it has an area for our keys. I'll go ahead and stick one in there and pop it open. But it is one of those that you should be able to set a fingerprint scan in there. And, you know, I'll probably try to do a good video for you guys on pros and cons with safes like this. It's maybe just some considerations because you have to do what's right for you. We have a little one, and our options for where we keep a firearm in the home are starting to change as he's getting older. You know, he's able to get into things that he didn't used to be able to get into. So I just kind of want to test out some other ideas. But this is pretty cool. It comes with a little retention cord, the batteries, screwdriver to get the batteries open, a little cloth to wipe off the fingerprint thing. It's a decent size, you know. Fits my hand in there. I don't have monster hands, but good little option here. But we'll definitely do a video for those of you that are newer to this thought process now. Maybe you're newer to guns, right? And thinking about what do I need to do to keep my gun safe. And I think the hardest thing, I think, for parents is to find a way to keep your gun inaccessible enough to hands that shouldn't get a hold of them when they shouldn't get a hold of them, but yet keeping it accessible enough to the hands when they need to get a hold of them, right? To the hands that need to get a hold of them when they get a hold of them. Because if you have your safe triple locked, extra keys, and your key is kept in another safe in another room, then when that problem comes, you won't be able to get access to it. So, that's just probably the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the conversation about these little personal use safes or fingerprint safes, really any gun safe and gun storage in general. So I'm excited for that one. We'll mess that out, make some more content with that for sure. All right, so this one is from Palmetto State Armory. So that's one of my personal favorites. It is an affiliate partner of mine. Let's see what we got here. All right. So this is a trigger guard for an AR-15. I have a AR-15 PSA AR-15 pistol, and it's an inexpensive one. I guess it's a relative statement, but it's just one of those things I'm kind of using as a try different things out with. So a lot of the furniture that I've gone to on it has been like that flat dark earth or that tan color. And so I wanted to get this thing in to switch that out. I'll do a quick install video on that, and I'll try to eventually link that below too. But just to get, so it has like that black and tan look. I really like that. So, all right, cool. Next thing, I believe this one is from our Amazon Vine program as well. So let's see here. This one says tear at the preparation. So good job. All right, so it opens. See you later. All right. Okay, so this is a brass catcher net for an AR platform system. See if they have a picture. So they don't really show a picture in here. Well, they kind of do. Right here of it, they have kind of like the grayed out rifle in the background. But this will just mount up on top of the rifle. And as the rounds eject, they get captured in here. So you're not dumping your brass everywhere. So I kind of want to see how it functioned, if, the bend in it would affect it deflecting out. And then it's nice that it's got a zipper on the bottom, so you can just empty it out without having to unhook it every single time. So especially for people who reload their ammunition, this would be great because you're not having to scrounge around looking for it. If you don't want to have to deal with picking up your brass afterwards, boop, boop, it's all caught. You can just empty it out into your container. So this was from the Amazon Vine program, and I was pretty excited to see it on there. So I thought I'd get it and order it in and do some content with that. So thanks, Amazon. Bye-bye. All right, just a few things left. Not as much stuff as the last time, right? Which is fine, but I like stuff. So this one is from obviously Amazon. So check this out. I think this is another Amazon Vine product order. Yeah. So two things in this one. The Amazon Vine kind of has limited stuff. So I shouldn't say limited. It has a lot of different things. Not a lot of things that apply to the things that I'm looking for, maybe. And it changes as you go. But I asked my wife if there's anything she needed, and I was just happening to scroll through. She's like, do they have any of those like personal size fans or whatever? And literally, as I was doing that, this thing came up. It's a small folding fan like this. I think this is a 3-pack. Yeah, so you got 3 of them in there. 1, 2, 3. We'll just open one up real quick. So this one is should be this little blue color, which is pretty sweet. Or the pink. I don't know. Let's find out. So this one is, I was wrong. It's the black one. All right, cool. So folds out. Probably needs to be charged. All right, so it's there. Looks like you can kind of fold it backwards for a little stand. And then it uses a Type-C charger, and it comes with one of those. So kind of cool. Comes with 3. So I know this is way early for it, but stocking stuffers, you could order this and take one out, put one in each stocking. That's pretty cool. But it'll sit up on the desk for you too. I love when things have chargers that I already use. So Type C is great. You know, I can go ahead and it's got a little wrist strap too. Go ahead and feed that through. So we'll make a little video on that one. Also, I've literally got a couple boxes of stuff, like big boxes of things that I got to make videos on. So it's fun. It just takes some time. Like I'm again nowhere near status of creator or an influencer, but man, I have a whole new respect for those of you that do it, that have a lot of content out there. Because I didn't realize how much time it takes to make the content. I was just like, man, they just sit there and point to camera. This is, if I remember right, I think this is a set of gloves that I saw on the Amazon Vine. Let's get these open. And I just like to try things out, kind of to see. So it's Alpine Swiss is the brand name. Register your product, so that's kind of cool. What's in the box? So some different products that they carry. Ways to leave a review, which is kind of cool. And then this is some OD green gloves, similar to like mechanic gloves or tactical gloves. We'll pull one out, and again, the review will be forthcoming. But they've got the reinforced knuckles. I don't know if you're able to see that. I ordered this in the size that it should work for me if it's similar to most everything else. And yeah, that's perfect fit right there. It's got some protection on the fingers along the way there. It's got the protection, the reinforced hand there. Man, already I actually really like these gloves. I have a hard time finding gloves that work well for me. I'm curious if they're touchscreen. A lot of these are now. But I don't have a huge hand. I don't have a super small hand, but it's just like the way my fingers line up and everything. Sometimes I'll have one finger that just doesn't fit right in there. Another finger that's, you know, too long or too short in there. I don't know. But these are already feeling really good. And this is from that Amazon Vine program. I mainly got these primarily for, I guess I'd say work. But we shall see. I might do some shooting with it and kind of see how that works. And then find its best purpose after that point. So pretty sweet gloves. Looking forward to testing them out more. And again, that was through the Amazon Vine program. The Amazon Vine program, I don't know how I tell you this in every video. I don't know how I got into the program, but I got an email one day that said, hey, would you like to be a part of this? And I thought it was a joke. I thought it was spam. I looked into it and it's like, no, it was real. And, you know, once you get signed up for it and approved, then you go through and get access to lists of products that you can order in at, I'd say no charge. It does count as income towards the end of the year. And it's not like they have everything that you'd order from Amazon is on it that you just get for free. It's just, you know, certain products. You just have to do a little review on them. So I try to be careful on what I order in, only stuff that I either already was looking for or really, really just caught my eye as something that I might be interested in. So this one right here is from Palmetto State Armory. For this one, I had a gift card that it's just kind of needing to get a few things, and I'm like, hey, I got this gift card. I can go ahead and try it out. So packing list, packing papers. Yep. Okay. So I got in some ammunition. Again, just kind of can never have too much ammo, right? There was a product that was going to be coming in for a little bit of review. Some things changed with getting that product. So part of me ordering these in was to help with that. But so the product was going to be a little shotgun. Hopefully it still happens, so I don't want to ruin that. But I did get 2 boxes of Winchester Super X 12 gauge double lock buck. See that? You know, you got 5 rounds in here. Let's open one up. Why not? So dagger packed like they always do. And then 9 pellets at double lot buck, 2 3/4 inch. So those things are they're gonna be fun to put some rounds out there. So I got 2 boxes of those. Kind of want to see how these ran through the system I was gonna get, and again, hopefully, still get the opportunity at that one, and we will run all of this through. And then I just got some ammunition, so some PMC X-Tac 5.56 ammo. I looked at it because I couldn't remember if I ordered 223 or 5.56. M8555, M855. Well, sorry. These are green tip. I don't know if you can see that too well. Cool. Green tip 5.56 ammunition, and 20 rounds of them. So I always think it's funny where I live. You can have standard capacity AR mags, which are 30 rounds. I really like maybe Mr. Guns and Gear. Somebody a long time ago said like those are standard capacity, and sometimes people say like they're high capacity. That's the capacity it was designed for. But my thought that's always been interesting is those hold 30 rounds, most of them. And then the box comes in 20. So you'd have to order 3 boxes to fill up 2 mags, It'd be cool if there was at least 30 rounds per box, like a box per mag. But if you just order 60 rounds, then you can fill up 2 30-round magazines. Anyways, I like PMC X-Tac ammo. I've shot it before, used it before, works great. And then I got this 20 count 5.56 77 grain AAC ammo. If you don't know, the company that owns Helmet State Armory also owns AAC ammo. So I wanted to get some of this in. Pop this open and just look at one of the rounds. And we'll shoot it through it. And so these, they have that little hole in there on the very tip. I don't know if you can see that, which helps improve, stabilization accuracy. It's not really designed like a true hollow point is to open it up. Kind of a different purpose and function there, to my understanding. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're not like a true hollow point ammunition. So I was excited to do that. This will probably be used with our guard dog body armor plate. We'll probably shoot some of these rounds through them and go from there. But again, you can never have too much ammo. So if you're like, man, I don't know what to do with my gift card, buy ammo, right? Ammo won't fail you. You need to get as much ammo as you possibly can. Have plenty of it. Have stuff stored up. We'll leave these out. I'm going to talk about one more thing with them. We'll look in the last box first. So last box here is from Safariland. So this one is one of the products that they sent me for review. Pretty excited about that. Well, we'll talk about it, but packing list is enclosed. So nice, good air pouches here. Got my packing list. And we have I'm pretty excited about this, right? The Incog X, right? The Incog X. So super excited for that. We'll go ahead and open it. We'll make this part of the true unboxing for it. The Incog X is that holster Safariland puts out, kind of, and they worked with Travis Haley in designing this, and you can even see the Haley strategic logo right up here. Little butterfly thing, or dragonfly thing. Butterfly, I'm sorry. But this one is for the SIG 320C or XC. I'll just tell y'all. So, the box is cool. So let me just talk about this first. So opens up this way. Nice box, right? Nice packaging. Pull that thing out. So this is a really nice holster. It has kind of like that felt feel to it. Super cool. And this one, they did the full works, right? They have the, it's stamped with what it's for. I really like that they do that. You know, you have the Incog X, and it's phenomenal system there. And so this one, you can see, hello, that big round part at the bottom. So this is designed to be carried with a weapon light. It's cut short for the shorter 320 there. And then, so I imagine your full frame 320, we'll put one in. It'll stop about right here. And then you have your weapon mounted light that's under there. Kind of a medium level sweat guard, medium to high level sweat guard, and then your carry clips here, and it's got the wedge too, so it kind of pushes that back, so it helps with concealment of that handle. And they went all out. So the kind of cool thing about this is this system, you know, it's designed as a right-handed system, and then it included the mag caddy, right? So you can put this, especially appendix carry, if that's the way that you guys like to carry, and I can run my separate magazine right through here, which is really nice, man. These holsters are really top notch. I'm pretty excited. Thank you, Safariland, so much. We'll be making some good content for you guys. We'll get it out there and shoot it up and get it carried every day. But I can't thank you enough. I'll be ordering on my own some more of the Incog X holsters, one for the micro dagger, probably one for a Glock 19, and kind of going from there. But really super nice holsters. You can tell, you know, I like the smooth edges. I've tried other ones. I don't want to put any companies down right now, but I've tried some that I'm really not a fan of. And they're just not quality, right, of other brands. And Safariland, like I said, they've always done a great job. You can kind of see here on these clips, is designed to be, you know, you can tuck your shirt kind of around the belt clip right there. But all the edges are smooth. Feels great. It's nice and smooth on the inside. Really nice and cleaned up. And I think they just do a good job producing all of this stuff. So great job, Safariland. Again, thank you for the opportunity to review this holster, and I mean, basically, you know, for helping support the channel. I love that mag caddy. It's just really neat. You know, you'll unscrew these screws, push it off to the side, and you can run it that way. So super cool. Yeah. So again, not a lot of stuff today. And appreciate you guys watching so much. Thank you very much for taking the time to sit here and support the channel. If you would, just like and subscribe. Again, I'll put all of the links I can to the products you see here. What I was going to say about the holster, when I was talking with the affiliate rep, he asked me, hey, you know, pick something out and I'll send it to you. And he even said sometimes that if you're not really super specific on the model numbers, which they automatically come up when you order it on their platform, except I was doing it by email. So it got a little kind of skewed. I actually had requested the one for the micro dagger, and then somehow I think maybe a drop down got, you know, entered incorrectly on someone's end, and they sent it for the 320. But it's fine. We have access to a 320, and we will run it, wear it, and be excited for it. So I'm very, very thankful. Safariland has really great products. When you kind of go through and select what you need, it'll build out the item number for you. So when you get your packing list, you can see it go all the way down. But a lot of times, if you're just looking for those first few digits of it, it's not going to tell you the entire thing that you need to know to order your holsters. Sounds complicated. It's really not. It's just kind of letting you know why I ended up with this holster. But I will be getting the stuff for the micro dagger, and I'm going to order that in. And we've started to transition our class holsters to Safariland also. Just some things I like about the system better than what we're using right now, as far as ease on the students, kind of comfortability, maybe not a word, it being more comfortable for the students to use. They can see kind of some of the retention features in that, as opposed to what we have right now. But again, that's the Incog X. Super awesome. Very excited to have that. If I'm being honest, I know I said I was going to leave this ammo out and talk about one more thing with it. Can't remember what that is. I'm getting old. My brain does that. But when you are, oh, that's what I was going to say. So thinking about the ammunition that you keep on hand. So, man, it's so hard. It's a challenge because Full Metal Jacket ammunition, like 9mm, all that stuff, it's definitely cheaper. You can get 1,000 rounds of that for like $240 right now in certain places. So people will keep, all their stockpiles of ammo like that. But I mean, if you're able to do so, stock up on some defensive carry ammo too. That's more ideal for your everyday purposes. It's highly recommended that you run some of your carry ammo through your firearm every now and then. I think I've said this before, but if you haven't seen my video before, what I really like to do, as I go to the range, I'll integrate some of the ammunition that I carry, like my defensive carry ammo, throw some rounds into my regular magazine, staggered off with my Full Metal Jacket. And, as I'm kind of running through that magazine, just making sure it eats everything. I don't want an ammo picky gun. I don't want ammo that's going to cause issues with the platform itself. But really, even the ammo is what it is. I'm going to try to get a gun that runs anything I give it, which for me, please don't hate me for saying this, for me, Glock platforms, I haven't had issues with ever, right? It's running the ammo, anything that I give it, introduce to it, it just takes it right away, has no issues with it. I've shot Glock for a long time through different capacities and a lot of different calibers, a lot of different model numbers. And the only stoppages I've ever experienced have been because of an error that I caused with it. And that was a long time ago. That's how, it's crazy that I remember it because it was so unique to anything I've dealt with. As far as it wasn't like a routine thing going on. But it was one time was from shooting support hand. And I kind of sort of limp wristed it, wasn't really treating it with the way I should have been running it. And this was years ago, probably well over 20 years ago. And I caused that issue. And then the other one was something very similar. I think I was going support hand again, and I just was flimsy with it, and we've set up different malfunctions, done stuff to where, you keep your hand against the slide to not let it function, to push out that slide. So that way, if you're at a press lineup, with that slide, then, it's not going to take it out of battery. You're pushing it back forward. I'm hesitating because it's a whole other conversation. A lot of things to think about, things that a lot of people might not realize you'd ever have to consider with your firearm. But anyways, sorry. All that just to say that test your ammunition, try your ammunition, get good ammunition. You don't want to have issues. You don't want to have problems. Find good ways to store it. Ammo boxes are fine. Rotate your rounds out. If you buy new ammo, go use the other ammo and then put this ammo up. Try a few rounds of your new ammo. So like if I'm going to get soon, hopefully I'll be ordering 1,000 rounds of some of these things. I want to make sure it eats some of those rounds always. But you're not going to have problems as long as you maintain your equipment well too. But as I'm sitting here, just like all these things are just running through my head. So, which I'm excited for because that's going to help be subject topics for our content that I want to create. Some of the things out there, and I can't wait. We'll be getting out there. We're getting this ammo in to shoot. We're getting targets in to shoot. We're getting things in to get out there and work on the performance of this. Not work on performance, but use these guns, and you can see the performance of these guns, and we can go from there. A lot of rambling. Going to try to keep that to a minimum next time, but I'll keep it in there. I thought about editing this part. I'll keep it in there. Everything helps me get a little bit better. So If you made it this far in the video, thank you so very much for watching. Head on over to our Facebook page. Link will be below. We try to have a giveaway going on once a month. Right now, I will be setting up the next thing. I think it's going to be another range bag coming up here. We're just limited. I don't want to do a giveaway that you can't have in your state. So, you know, certain ammo isn't allowed in certain states, certain whatever isn't allowed. So I try to make it the product that you're going to be allowed to have in your state. So range bags are an easy one. You know, you can own a range bag anywhere. But pardon my yawn. If you would, again, like, subscribe, tell your friends, share the videos with your friends. And your time means a lot to me, and I've always thought about that when I'm watching videos. I'm like, you know, this isn't worth my time. So if you made it to this point of the video, thank you. Thank you so much, and hope you have a great day. Hope everyone stays safe, and thank you so much for following the channel. Take care.